Hello and welcome. I am Arindam and you are watching Tiny God. So, how to learn programming language? But before answering that question, let us answer what is a language? Yes, I think you are right. A language is just a way of communication. Do you know we have 6,500 spoken language in this world? Why? Obviously, there are different people use different language for communication. That's why we can't use one language. Yes, I guess that would be fine if we could use just one language throughout the world, isn't it? But there is another problem. Computer don't understand any of these 6,500 languages. Oh sorry, 65,000 languages. For them, there are separate language which is called computer language. So there are many languages, C, Java, Python, Dart. You might already know the name of them. But you know what? They do not actually understand these languages either. Why? Because computer only understand 0 and 1. These are called binary numbers. Suppose the number 10 is equivalent to the number 1010 in binary. Likewise, computer actually understand and store every bit of information in this binary format. But we as a human, we talk human languages, we don't talk binary, right? So we cannot directly communicate with this computer with English because it only understands binary, and we cannot also use their languages directly, right? Because C is not binary, Java is not binary, so we need to talk to computer in binary. So how to solve that problem? To solve that problem, there is something called translator. This is just another computer program which actually translates your programming. Like you have written a program in C and you gave it to translator. Translator will convert or translate this program into machine code, which is a subset of binary, if not exactly the binary. Okay, so let's start how to learn the language, right? So if I ask you, suppose you want to learn a new language, not the computer language, you just want to learn a new human language, how will you learn? I think the best way to learn a new language is by comparing the new language with the already known language, right? Suppose I want to learn Spanish and I already know English, so I can learn that water in English is actually the equivalent of agua in Spanish, right? So next time when I will try to remember what is the Spanish term of water, I can easily relate this term agua. So this technique can be used in learning computer languages also. How? Let me show you. Suppose you want to learn C and you already know English. So this is a side-by-side comparison of the equivalent in those two languages. For example, in English language we have grammar, right? All of us know what is grammar. In C, the same thing is called syntax. You have to know the proper syntax to write a proper C statement. So now what is this C statement? C statement is nothing but the equivalent of sentence in English. So an English sentence is equivalent to a C statement in C language. Now At the end of every English statement, we put a period. Likewise, we put a semicolon at the end of every C statement. Next, a English sentence has many parts of speech. Likewise, a C statement can be break down into tokens. Those are called C tokens. For example, noun is a part of speech, and the equivalent of noun in C is identifier, which means the name of anything, right? Suppose you have now learned how to write C program and you want to learn Java. So can you use the knowledge of C in Java? I will say absolutely. In fact, these two languages share many things common in between them. So it is really hard to start with your first language, but once you learn your first language, it is very easy to learn new computer languages. Thank you. Let me know if you have any question or you want to know on any topic specific.